Alright, we're back in the Underland of Cloister, and I guess we're gonna pick up where I left off, which was staring at how daunting everything down here looks to be.
Every one of my 14 occupationally honed threat detecting instincts is screaming for caution right now.
Yeah, it definitely is. Yep. Of course, can't do anything with that. I'm actually relatively close. If I level up, I would have hack of 9 probably, but alright, so there are turrets in that, and
Take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
Yep.
I'm the one you need to worry about. I'm at it.
They've been known, taking the fight out of them.
Alright, my companions actually handled that pretty well. Yeah, that's what I was worried about, though. As powerful as this sniper is, I feel like I just need to get rid of it. It just fires so slowly. Oh, I leveled up. Funny, I got the achievement on Steam for leveling up to level 30 before I got anything else. Why is that an achievement? Is that a milestone or is that the max level? Yeah, I guess if I'm reading that correctly, 30 is the max level. I don't know how I feel about that.
Resorting to violence.
Popping smoke.
Combatant scanned.
Hey there.
Activating energy.
No, we gotta go this way. I bet you do. Yeah, I definitely... I mean, I figured I was near the end of the game anyway, but I'm not, like,
Adversary
immediately close to the end of the game, am I? Potentially a dumb question? Oh, hello?
Is the pain of this wound making me hallucinate? Or are you the unforeseen interloper my scouts have been speaking of? Nobody is sure where you came from, though everyone agrees you were not down here when the doors sealed, and watching you move through these caves is quite the sight to behold.
No, I'm taking control of the archive.
You what? On your own? We've been fighting for weeks to try and gain access to the controls, and you simply waltz in on a whim? Why aren't you just an absolute marvel? What is your goal now? We could greatly use your help if you are willing. We need a way out of this tomb. When the Protectorate took the archive, they locked all the lifts out of this cavern, and the terminal to unlock them is exceptionally well defended. The Automex guarding the facility effectively repelled all our attempts at assault, but you have shown a prowess and expertise that is, frankly, far beyond our own. If you can reach the terminal and reactivate the lifts, I can re-establish contact with my superiors, allowing us to both evacuate wounded and resupply with fresh troops. Revenge is not a concept the Order indulges in. An eye for an eye does little but waste. However, we are well aware of the value of the settle.
Okay, don't take that. The lifts are not locked. There's no way they could be, or else how would I have gotten down here, bro? I mean, the lift you're at, potentially, but... the lifts in general? No.
Diminishing returns.
Investigating hostile intentions.
Give the order, and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Oh, I didn't know that window was, like, open. I could have killed that guy so long ago. Anyway, yeah, it's kind of essentially a bit of a letdown if, like, we're done leveling up already.
To retrieve key data in cold storage in its present state requires a series of manual overrides. The first will enable identification of the storage brick housing the information.
If you encounter opposition, remember, our needs come first.
Sure. I don't know what is going on here, but...
Efficiency at all times.
am I gonna get in trouble for, like...
The technical term for this is glaciated. Not the worst way to go.
who's in here?
All subjects prosper under the guidance of our magnificent ruler, the Sovereign.
You wanna talk?
What in the Sovereign's name? How did you get in here? Don't worry. I won't cause trouble. Just please don't hurt me.
I thought I could help you, honestly.
Sovereign, forgive me. All I saw was an endless sea of snarling Order traders pouring into the facility, and in that moment, my faculties desperately scrabbled to save ourselves. In my terror, I recalled the facility's safety briefing and the dire warnings of the fire suppression system. Suddenly, my body rushed into action without the benefit of my wits. And with no thought for my fellows, I triggered the system, horrifically transmuting every person on the outside of a pressure door into a grotesque sculpture of solid hoarfrost.
What in the Sovereign's name? How did you get in here? Don't worry.
Yeah, I don't believe you. Considering there's an alarm right here? Nah.
Data brick identified. Yeah. Proceed to the cartridge extractor controls. There, perform a manual override to allow extraction.
Okay, so what now? Am I missing something? Where does it want me to go? Did I do something out of order?
Realize this task has a few moves.
Ain't finished yet, Commander. We still need to send the data brick to the archive before we're done here.
Yeah, about that. How? I don't understand how. I feel like something is bugged. I'm gonna reload a save. Okay, let me try again.
Data brick identified. Proceed to the cartridge extractor controls. There, perform a manual override to allow extraction.
What? What just happened? I didn't do... Wait! You out there! What did you just... Please, come talk to me. I must know what you did.
Okay, so if you go into that room before you talk to her?
Please, I need to... What in the name of the matriarch did you do? We've been trying to restore these systems for weeks to no avail, and yet you stroll in here, wave that thing around, and the whole system lights up like a white dwarf? What did you do?
I mean, to be fair, I guess I did kill her, but she was an enemy. I couldn't talk to her. Okay, whatever. I'll chalk it up to my bad and move on.
You mean to say we've been running ourselves ragged here, while the whole time there's a device that controls the entirety of the Archive's computronic systems? And it was in the Protectorate's possession? That's damnably... I mean, the paradigm is infallible. I am certain we were meant to flail about without this obvious asset. For a reason. What does it do? How does it work? Please, tell me everything.
I don't have engineering of 2 to explain it.
Could it activate any additional functionality that could help us?
I don't know if I want to help you.
Oh, during the Order's assault, a Protectorate soldier ran to the control room and triggered the chemical fire suppression system, and it literally froze all the combatants in place. I've been working on a procedure to reverse the effects. Sadly, it has proved a hard shell to crack, and so far I've been unsuccessful. For a moment, I believed your efforts to be my first sign of progress. I thought the machines whirring to life meant my efforts were successful. Unfortunately, I was mistaken.
I don't know a lot about science, but I know that, like, thawing somebody out that's, like, frozen like this is a relatively delicate process if it were even to exist. So if we thaw these people out, there's a chance they're just gonna die anyway, pretty painfully.
Perhaps. How much do you know about cellular biology and the inverse hydrophilic transitionary replacement theory? Well, I suppose it won't hurt to try. My theory, based on research a compatriot did on sprats, is that they suffered osmotic cellular transformation, meaning that the chemicals from the fire suppression system have infiltrated their bodies, replacing their cytoplasm, locking their cells in place. Therefore, if I can remove those chemicals and replace them with an artificial cytoplasm, such as a heated alcohol, they will reanimate and return to normal. What do you think?
I think that sounds like a dumb plan, but I can't counteract it.
Counter? No, replace! What if I can replace the carbon and nitrogen with something inert? Something the body could then purge naturally? That's brilliant! Why, with a bit of luck, I could have the system up and working within the hour. Thank you for your help. It may be the best shot these poor souls have at returning to life. Let's start testing. Come in, just please. Be careful not to trigger the fire suppression system. I've removed the passkey, but I don't want to end up like those poor sods.
I mean, okay, I can do that. In this universe, I also didn't, like, hit them all and break them. You have an arrow. Why do you have an arrow?
I wonder if there's some way for the machines you've accessed to help me in my research. Please excuse me while I explore the various possibilities.
What's the point? What is the goal here for me? Okay. Am I absolutely blasted? There was no keypad here last time. I'm gonna end the recording right now and go double check. Nope. Just double check the recording. There was no keypad here. It didn't exist in the last save. I guess I wasn't supposed to kill everybody.
Troublemaker approach.
Why do you guys have arrows? What does that mean?
Hostile in proximity.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
This entire sequence of the game has been very confusing so far.
Stupendous stuff right there, you stupid thing. Of course.
What? Alright, let's go up more, I guess.
I see an unfriendly
If the other scientist succeeds, I'll let her figure it out later. Nope, good luck, buddy. Oh, no, you're gonna do that? My bad, brother. You could have came back to life at a later date. Alright, so there are auto mechs here. I don't like the look of that.
Data brick extraction initiated. Proceed to the rail operations platform to reposition brick for export. Note, Protectorate troops have become alerted.
Oppugnants and spongers. Go through.
Threat detected. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Serve the console.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Now, where does this go?
Investigating hostile intentions.
Got my left pulling up. Hostile spot.
I'll handle it. Stun weapon ready, Commander.
Taking cover.
Oh, wait, what? Oh. Sure, absolutely. Alright. Lift unavailable. Why?
Data brick now in position for export to the archive. Initialize the final transport command at the data gateway station nearby.
You are one step closer to flooding Arcadia with untold business opportunities.
Alright, let's go. Sure. At this point, I have no idea what's happening. I feel like I've said that a lot. Just so much is happening and not a lot of it makes sense.
Here's the only way forward is to skitter across like ungainly children.
The first few days of laboring around our frozen fellows were difficult. It was, if I may cheekily say, cold, bleak, and biting. Yet, Rather quickly,
Setting up unnecessary vulnerabilities identified.
And resumed what had been my normal banter with the now gelid auto-contriver host. Given her always frigid demeanor, her position is no frostier today than it was before the incident. And professionally, I can now finish my antigen analysis in action. Frankly, her Hyperborean slumber makes her a better companion now than she ever was thought. And I relish the thought of continuing our flourishing relationship in this new state.
Go for torpification. Combatant scan.
There, the storage brick is on its way.
Alright, I think that's good. Where do we go now? Oh, we're back here. Is that scientist still here?
I wonder if there's some way for the machines you've accessed to help me in my research. Please excuse me while I explore the various possibilities.
We've received your alarm, Curativist Holder. What is the emergency?
My alarm? What in the Sovereign's name are you talking about? I am in the middle of testing and you're risking disrupting it at a crucial juncture.
My apologies, Curativist, but someone triggered the distress signal, and you're the only person authorized to work in here at this time.
It wasn't me. I've been... Oh, wait, there's an engineer or something that is helping me. They must have done it by accident.
Well, accident or no, someone must answer for mobilizing the guard. This engineer must present themselves at once.
What happens if I go out?
Enemy in vicinity.
Oh. Alright.
Remove.
No, now I can't activate it. Okay. I guess I missed my opportunity to do it the funny way. My bad, you're dead. We have to go over there now, but where the hell is that? Okay, now that's just on the other side of the entire compound. All right.
Can you imagine what it must have taken to build something like the archive? Engineering alone is unlike anything I've ever seen.
I think it's best not to think about it. Oh, wait, did I have to talk to the dude over here? Let me go back.
Congratulations on your determinative victory. Such a castigation will live in the Protectorate's minds long after their scars have healed. I'm glad my soldiers were of assistance. What are your plans now? We could greatly use your help if you were willing.
What do you need help with? I don't understand.
More than I can possibly express. Losing all of these poor folk trapped down here, despite all my best efforts, would be one hell of a heinous error to take to my grave. The Automex guarding the facility effectively repelled all our attempts at assault. But you have shown a prowess and expertise that is, if you can reach the term... Thank you, friend.
Again, like, the way I came down is open. You can leave. Where is this at? This is over here. Where over here is this? Where the hell is that? Can I go a different way? It is this road. Okay, sure.
Couldn't help but notice that book collection of yours. Never expected an assassin to be so well read.
I'm not. I keep them on hand as improvised weapons.
This is one of those moments when I can't tell whether or not you're having me over.
Some have complained that Sprat Bucus, a complete analysis, is too dense, but I found it perfect for inducing cerebral hemorrhaging.
Glad you guys are talking.
Mobilizing. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Popping smoke!
Combatant scan. Activating energy transmit.
the funny part is that I had a rocket launcher in my inventory this entire time. But that's what I chose to do instead.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Alright, yeah, that worked a little bit better.
Standing by with stupefy.
Turn the elevators back on. He's all the way back over there. Love that. I guess the real question is, I'm gonna go there first. It's gonna be easier to go back to him and then leave, rather than go back to him and then walk all the way back over here. So we're gonna go do that, and then after that, we'll go back and talk to bro, and then we'll go back and talk to other bro. You guys know what I mean. Okay, so that's a way out. Not quite yet. As enticing as it sounds, not quite yet. Alright, so maybe breaking out the rocket launcher was actually the correct play.
Vulnerabilities identified. Activating energy transmitter. I'm back and stay. Ratcheting up my aggression.
Ready to waste them.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
How about some cloud cover?
Alright, so we can't get up there. We have to go through the facility, it would seem.
Mobilize. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
I don't know if destroying the egg clusters actually does anything besides give me food. But it seems relatively important to get rid of them.
Reading that manual told me everything I need to know about regulation of the Archive's temperature flow. Now my Crabbles are adapting to the warm waters. Such a pity that the Archive and the Crabbles cannot coexist in the same ecosystem. But the Crabbles need me. That babbling terminal can look after itself.
Alright, so replace that. Turn that back on.
Hostilities are afoot. A specific kind. Morphificator is charged. Energy transmitter deployed for battlefield recharge. Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Bad way to go.
Schermerhorn, my new neighbor, is an odd fella. Fancies himself a man of the wilderness. He took the control board for the Spiraton lift, so I know he's tech savvy. Just not survival savvy. Hopefully he appreciates the care packages I sent through the vacuum tube. He'd be long gone without them.
Okay. that's the fuse I need. Plug it back in. Turn you back on.
Activate the system.
Thermal transfer is fully operational. Later, when I process your data, I will not melt down. Proceed back toward the Archive Central Interface while I assemble additional components.
I was kind of hoping there would be an achievement for, like, blowing up all the eggs, but nope. Alright, send the care package while I'm here. Have fun with whatever that does. Alright, let's go back to this guy.
Congratulations on your determinative victory. What are your plans now? We could still greatly use your help if you were willing.
I've already done it, bro.
That is absolutely amazing news. Then we are going to re-establish contact with the surface. We can evacuate our wounded, resupply, and reinforce. May the plan guide you through this underground nightmare. And may all your equations unveil their integers without error.
Again, brother, you could have done that at any time. I got down here somehow. Obviously, there's a lift that works. Alright, let's head back up, though. Hello.
Felicitations on securing the archive. Though such an outcome was all but inevitable, the plan truly is unfailing. Moving forward, I'll function as your liaison for both Auntie's Choice and the Order, until such time as archive control has been transferred in its entirety back to the Order. In the meantime, restoring the archive to full functionality remains a top priority. If you've made progress in that area, I'd be pleased to record it.
I've took care of cold storage and thermal transfer.
Wonderful! Were we to operate the archive without proper heat distribution, the results would be disastrous. But thankfully, we no longer need to account for that deadly scenario. Punch processing and reactor control have hidden caches with useful items as well. Although, you probably lack clearance to know that. Forget I said anything. Well argued. Very well. I'm certain you will be economical about using Order resources, won't you? Simply use this phrase in the terminal on the archive's top floor. Return when...
Okay, cool. Alright, brother, what up?
Cold storage is operational, and your efforts there are satisfactorily complete. I am unsealing access to the archive's upper levels. There, you will need to revitalize the reactor and disseminate the rift processing instructions.
Punch processing may require the services of an exterminator. Someone good, but willing to work cheap.
I have unlocked another display case in the central entranceway. The Tremor Cleaver, the first weapon designed with my aid, awaits you.
Let's hit up the reactor next. I've got to see the heart of this beast.
Oh, if it's gonna be more of what we've already done, that might have to wait till next episode. Yeah, that might be a next episode thing. I'm taking this last bit a little bit slower than I'd like to, but like I'm just worried that I'm gonna start something and it's gonna take like 3 hours to finish, so until next time, I hope you have a great day and a pizza.